Kia ora, welcome to my happy place. If you like today's video, please give me a thumbs up, leave a comment so I know that you've been. Don't be shy, and please enjoy. Right, I have come on to do my final tag for the 10 tags in 14 days, and I've got a couple more days. I thought I'd had to be finished by today, but I've actually got a couple more days, but I'm going to get it done so I can get on to other things. And I am going to use on this one a receipt, an image from an ad, and I've chosen a wild card for my C group, and I haven't decided whether I'm going to use kind or positivity, but I think I'm going to use kind. So let's get started, and I'm going to use a piece of painty paper as my wild card. This is it, just a little bit of wipe off that I've got here that I'm going to use, and I have got, let's move those out of the road. Oops, just landed in the rubbish bin. It is a beautiful, beautiful autumn's day here today. Our car is playing up. Had to go and pick up some prescriptions yesterday or the day before. Day before yesterday, and our battery conked out because we haven't been driving our car enough. So I had to get my granddaughter to come and give us a jump start. So I got that done, but it is running like a bit of a hairy goat at the moment. So we waited till today for my son-in-law to be off work, and took it around for him to have a look at. And of course, a lot of the shops you can go, if they can serve you without you going in the store and getting too close and all that, you can shop. So we went down to Repco's, which is a parts place, but they only had two. We need new spark plugs, but they only had two, and our car needs 4. Don't think there's any cars out there that run on 2 cylinders. But anyway, we had to order them for Monday, so we don't have a car for a couple of days now. Not that we've been going anywhere, but it's nice in an emergency. But I do have my daughters to come around whenever we need them, so they were going to drop us off home, but we said no, we'd walk because it's only like 2 blocks away. And so we had a nice little walk home. So I needed it because I walked this morning down halfway down the road, just for a bit of exercise, and my legs felt like jelly when I got home. So I thought it's definitely time to be starting to do a bit of exercise. So we said no, we'd walk home. Right, that's my background page, and I'm quite happy with that. And this is a receipt, and this is a receipt from Bunnings for, what did we get? Chalk line, hacksaw blades, chainsaw blade. I think this was when we were doing our patio, and I'm just going to put bits on, I think. Just put some bits around so that you can still see a bit of background, I think. I might just take that down a bit further and take this down a bit further. Alright, what's on the back of it? And let's get started. The weather is so beautiful. It would be so nice to be at the lake, but we're not. So hopefully we'll be going down to level 2 next week, but I don't know whether we will or not. We've still got the odd cases popping up, even though they're connected to already known outbreaks around the country. We're still getting them, so whether they'll open it up or not, I don't know. A little bit more of this one here, a bit more here. So it's still a matter of wait and see, and keep within your bubbles, even though we were allowed to extend our bubbles a little bit at level 3. That was nice to be able to do, so I can pop around to my daughter's just to get out of the house, really. It's just so, I don't know, been tied to the house the whole time when you're not used to it, because usually every day my husband and I go off down the road, maybe just a window shop or to do our shopping. And I've been doing my shopping online and getting it delivered, because my daughters were doing it, but my daughter was doing her mother-in-law's and my daughter-in-law was doing her mother's. So I'm just going to wipe this over a little bit. A little bit of colour to our pieces. I want them to be white. I like that. Alright, take that off there. Get another colour. Let's see, what else have we got in here? We'll use the, what is this? Seedless preserves, I think it says. So we're just going to go around the edge of it, I think, with this one. Just give it a bit of colour. Might just wipe a little bit in there too. Wipe a little bit around. Quite liking that. Now the little spray bottle here, I think I'm going to give it a little bit of spray of water. It just moves it around a little bit. Right, now to bend down here and get my kitchen towel. My mind is still like a bit of a sieve. Cool. Let's wipe up this wet. Right, I'll just give that a bit of a wipe off. Dry off, sorry. Just move those out of the way. Right, now that's dry. Now, it is Mother's Day here tomorrow, and both my mother and mother-in-law have been gone for many years, but I found this Happy Mother's Day ad, and this was a image out of an ad, and this was a Mother's Day ad, so I thought it would be quite nice in there. It's a little bit white in there, so I think I might just get a little purple and just go through there and take the white off it a little bit. Doesn't need to be a lot, just a little bit. And just clear off our blue a bit, and clear off our little grey bits a bit without ripping it, hopefully. Right, that looks cool. I like that. So, don't know what else we're going to do. Right, now I've got a little bit of lace here, a little bit of blue lace. Thought we could have some along the bottom there. We'll just give that a cut, and I will just get some glue, hopefully. See if I can run some along here. See if I can get it out with a little bit of right. Just take that along there and put our bit of lace along there. I'll trim it off later when it's dry. And I was wondering, I might just put another layer just to make it look a bit pretty. So Mother's Day is going to be a little bit hard for people tomorrow because we're still not allowed to travel around and go out shopping, really. So I gave my granddaughters a bit of a hurry up and said to them, well, you can't really go out shopping. You can go across to your local dairy and maybe buy them some chocolates or something like that, but maybe think about cooking them a breakfast, because they're all big girls except for Mia, who's just turned 11, but the other girls are like almost 18 and 15. It's looking pretty. Yeah. Have that there. Do I want something underneath it? Or is that going to be enough? And will I put a little bit of lace at the top as well? Why not? I think I will. Right, we're still in shot. Oh, that thumb of mine is not very good at the moment. We'll just pull this over to a smaller bit, like that. Stick down there. This takes a little bit, and then a little stick. Right. We need a little bit more under this one. It's just not, doesn't seem to want to stick. Oh. Enough. Yeah, that's better. You've got to put it down while it's still a bit thick so it can grab through the the lace. I don't mind that, the colour coming through. Down there. Right, now will I do another one? Underneath there, I should have done the other one first, shouldn't I? Let's see. Let me see, shall I do that up there as well? I think I will actually. I quite like the look of that. See if I can do this, of course. Right, let's get this the right way round. Cool. I like that. I think that's quite nice. Not that I'm the lacy type, but when you're doing art, it's a little bit different. I look at it and think, oh, that's pretty. I wouldn't wear a lacy thing like that, but yeah. Yeah, I've got a couple of little stickers that are left from one of my other tags, so I think I might add those down as well. Right, I think we might slip this one just down this way a little bit. We fit our bird and our flower up here, like that. It's going to come down here. Now we have got a little tag down here. And we have got this little one. I don't know about those. I think we'll put this down first. Let's see how we go. Oops, I'm forgetting to take the lid off. I haven't got you in shot there, have I? This paper I'm using as a drop sheet is very, very thin paper. And I tend to end up gluing it together when I'm finished to make it thick enough to use. Right. Alright, I'm quite liking that. I think the colour in the background might be a little bit off-putting actually. I might just find my needle first, put in this, and move that one out of the road that I have left open. Oh, it's so frustrating when I do that. Right, move a few things over here so I can put some paint down, I think. I might just put a bit of gesso down and just lighten the background up just a little bit. I got some more birthday money, so I've ordered myself a new gesso, and I've gone for a more expensive one this time to see what the difference is. Some of the cheaper ones I do not like at all, and I bought I just want to see if I can just lighten this up a little bit. I don't know if this is going to do anything to it. Sometimes you do these things and you get them all together and you think, I don't really like that as much as I thought I would. And I don't think that's lightening it any at all. Well, maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. We've got the inks in here that I did, and I think maybe I shouldn't have done that. I'm just going to see if I can just wipe a little bit off. And just going to see if I can just wipe a little bit off in some places. Let's see if we can just lighten it up just a little bit. No. Not too bad, not too bad. Right, am I going to put another little wee thing down here, a little bouquet of flowers down here, I think. Right, where's my glue? Put a little bit more glue on it because these stickers are quite old. I got them sent in Happy Mail quite a long time ago, I think. So I'll just pop that down there as an extra. I'm quite liking that actually. Right, now instead of a taggy thing, I think I'm going to put this little bit of gold it's sort of a mesh, gold mesh, and it's really, really pretty. I really like it, and I think I'm going to staple it down as my bit up here. Hopefully we will be able to get this done. That's one bit. Now am I going to glue that, or am I going to just put another? I think I'm going to put another one in. Another one in right there. Yeah, and that is going to be my little bit at the top. A little bit of something white under it so you can see it. That's what it's looking like, and I quite like that. Might just put a little bit of glue down under that as well. I don't know if it'll hold it, but we will try. And hopefully I'm in shot. Let's put that bit there. Mind you, when I put a piece of backing on it, it will hold it down anyway. Right. I'm quite liking that. Let's get this so I can get my lid in. I am feeling so much better today, which is good. I've almost finished my second round of antibiotics. Right, now what am I going to do with that? Am I going to go around this? Let me see if I can do it with a little blue pen here. I still got the shakes when I try to do anything fiddly. But that's okay, I don't really mind. We're still getting there. Just to be able to stand out a bit. It has got a little white trim around it, and I'm actually sort of going over the white trim. and I'm quite liking it. I love these pens. These are Signa Rollerball, and they are really lovely pens. Excuse me if you can hear my stomach. I've been having terrible stomach problems and my stomach is always growling. Anybody would think I was hungry. It's most probably because I've been eating too much rather than not enough. Which is part of this being locked up. You tend to, well, my husband thinks he's hungry all the time, and so he'll eat. So that means I'll eat, especially if I make scones or a loaf or something like that, which I try not to do because we both have a sweet tooth. My daughter-in-law had an order for cupcakes the other day, and because they only wanted so many of each flavour, she did a tray of each. So came home with a big tray of cupcakes, but they weren't they weren't loaded with butter icing and that type of thing like she usually does. So that at least that was one thing. All right, quite like that. It's lifted the flour bit of it. Right, now what we're going to do, I'll just come down here a bit with our black. Might just do this with them. Of course, I don't know if I should be doing this. I must probably stuff the whole thing up, but never mind. Part of parcel of doing art. Thinking you're doing right, and then afterwards thinking that was one step too far. I quite often do it. Alright, I'm just going to go around our little leafy things here with a little wiggle. My great-grandson, my daughter was talking to him about maybe going back to school. He says, I don't want to go back to school. I hate school. He's like 6. And he loved school, but he's been learning such skills with his papa, like mowing the lawn and helping him fix the car and stacking wood and all these boy things, and he's just absolutely loving it. And then he goes to his father's for weekends, and his father has built a campsite out in the backyard for a camping site, and he's got him shooting at targets and things like this because his father's a hunter, and he's absolutely loving it. So he doesn't want to go back to school. He wants to keep on learning all these life skills. but his nan wants him to go back to school because his mother's gone back to work already, and Michelle says teaching school is too hard. That's the teacher's job. They're welcome to it. Right, that looks a little bit better, I think. Right, now we need our word. What word am I going to have? I don't want that word. I don't want positivity. I have another word printed out here. And I've gone and lost it, haven't I? So I'll have to print it out again. I'll just have a little look over here. Make sure it hasn't gone. Right. Okay. Right. Turn our on clear, back over to there, and we want, what do we want? We want kind. Print. Oh, it's very little, isn't it? Mind you, it doesn't have to be big. Does not have to be big. Just have it little, and we will have it on our Mother's Day card. Right. Let's see if my fingers will stop shaking enough to do this little bit. Come on, get off there. My thumb doesn't want to work today. I have a little bit of bone floating around in it, and it, as well as arthritis, and it just plays up every now and then. Right. There we go. Now I think I want to get my black ink out, and right, I've got a black pad here, and I think I'm going to go around my thing with the black as well, just to give it a little frame. Right. And that is my final tag, and I used the painty paper as my group 2, group C. Group 1, I used the receipt from Bunnings. Group B, I used the picture from an ad, and my word is kind. And I'm quite happy with that. Oops, sorry. Got you a little bit high there for the tag. So that is my 10 tags. This is number 1. I'll just take you down a fraction. That's number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. I had to do at least one coffee card. Number 5. 6. 7. 8. 9 and 10. So they're all quite different. different sizes, so I'm actually quite pleased with them. Oops, quite pleased with my little effort. Thank you for being with me, and I'll be on to something different next. Stay home, stay safe, stay kind. Thank you for being with me. Kia kaha, stay strong, and I'll catch you again soon.